Have you ever wondered why or how you should leverage social media? For businesses who need to engage other companies, it's more important than ever. All clients go through a life cycle with your business. First they hear about it, then they investigate it, then they try it out before finally becoming loyal to it. Internet platforms speed a client's journey through the first 3 phases, then deepen their loyalty. Think of how a customer's loyalty was earned before the internet. You would create a brand and advertise to get the word out, then talk with a client as frequently as possible to deepen their trust in you. Now the internet can broaden the reach of advertising and ease our ability to make person-to-person connections. Rather than thinking of social media as an isolated marketing campaign, think about it as part of a continuum. At one end of the spectrum are tools that increase your profile on the web and make potential clients more likely to find and learn about you. On the other end of the spectrum are tools where clients return to feel a connection to your business. For instance, Google Maps and static web pages create a way for people to learn about your business, but the client has to take an active role in creating the connection. Email blasts, on the other hand, are a way to send one-way messages out and require no effort on the part of the client. Blogs, Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn, as well as other social media platforms, straddle the middle between active and passive ways to communicate and offer the potential for a more meaningful engagement with the user. Like your general web presence, these 4 platforms each have a different purpose. Twitter is non-specific and more of a shout-out to a generic audience. It can have a reach similar to a web page with the ability to take part in the discussion, but less intimacy than Facebook, LinkedIn, and blogs. With Facebook, the online persona is more developed, and you have to be invited into the user's world, so the relationship is richer. With blogs and LinkedIn, the professional persona is more developed, so the discussions tend to be more specific and detailed. For instance, you may want to have a discussion on using all zirconia implant restorations. An announcement is posted on Twitter, a short discussion on Facebook, then the discussion occurs in a LinkedIn group and blog. The trade-off comes in the number of people that see the posts. You might have 1,000 people on Twitter, 100 on Facebook, and 10 that take part in the discussion on your blog. The blog posts will increase your Google page rank, as well as the number of search terms for which you'll be included. People will also use Twitter to search for your services. That way, your social media campaign feeds back into your online presence. From an operational point of view, 6 months of content should be ready to roll and a plan in place to post it weekly. Choose which platforms you want to use. It's better to start with 1 or 2 and expand than sign up to all and leave them unattended. An out-of-date blog, Facebook page, or Twitter account is quickly forgotten. Assign one person in the company to organize discussion topics or content. They don't need to create the content, but they do need to be able to make sure it gets out and that any comments left by users are responded to. Finally, embed analytic cookies in each page so that you can see who's participating in the discussions and viewing the posts. The easiest way to do this is through Google Analytics and Facebook Insights. You should also set a budget. Mark Jeffrey of the Kellogg School of Management suggests that high-performing companies have a marketing budget divided into shaping markets, branding, customer equity, demand generation, and infrastructure. Social media straddles many of these areas, but for business to business, it's most useful in shaping markets, customer equity, and brand messaging, although offers for demand generation can also go out through these avenues. Giving good information in an engaging manner can win your clients over and keep them devoted to your business. Our company is EdXite. We offer engaging, interactive content that is customized with our client's own brand for social media platforms and e-blasts. Visit us at www.edxite.com to learn more and see a demonstration of how EdXite can add to your web presence.